Howdy howdy, this is again Jason Davis and welcome to the fifth in this tutorial video series. I have to point something out first to eliminate some confusion, so for those of you who have heard this, please bear with me. This series of video tutorials on the use of ALIIX are being hosted and served by YouTube. These are normally accessed from within ALIIX, but if you've stumbled upon any of these videos through links outside of ALIIX or on YouTube itself, it can be confusing. To solve that, go to ALIIX.com. That's ALIIX.com, where you can read about ALIIX and download the fully functional free trial. Before we get started, it's worth pointing out that the more you use ALIIX, the greater the degree of cohesion between the three players involved. And those are you as your conscious waking self, your metamind, and ALIIX. The deeper that cohesion, the more effective ALIIX will be for you. Let's quickly talk about another feature in session saving. I'll just randomly type some characters here and we'll increase the opacity increase the opacity of the top layer and go over to saving sessions, save session, and you can always create a new folder. What I've done here is I created a folder with my one son's name. I'll create another one right now with my other son's name. And then you simply double click it and you can save any given session in there. The reason you'd want to do that is maybe you want to group your sessions. Maybe you're building sessions for someone you know. Maybe you have them for the morning group or the night group, whatever. For whatever reason, you can create different folders for your sessions, so that was worth pointing out. Now let's move on to quantum layering. Let's quickly explain what quantum layering is about. It is for the purpose of programming your water with multiple sessions so that you don't need to do separate glasses of water, for instance, for each session. You're able to put multiple sessions into what we call a single quantum layering session. How you build those, let's go ahead and reset ALIIX, move over to the QLS button and click Build Quantum Layering Session. And here, of course, you can build your quantum layering sessions by going into one of the folders, one of your subfolders where you have grouped them up. One of the first sessions you're going to want to save, by the way, would be your water preparation session, either using the one that's cleanse, purify, and structure, or that single word you've been taught, which is Saturon, S-A-T-U-R-O-N. And save that one. That would be one of the first ones you do, because you really would it would behoove you to treat all of your drinking water at least with that. The order in which you want your sessions to appear, select them in that order. For instance, let's start here and jump up to this one, and then up to this one, and down to this one. The reason for this is as an example, if you wanted to have your water preparation be on the front of a quantum layering session, that would be the first one that you would want to pick. So you pick those in order, and once you have them, you click open. That brings the save dialog, and then you simply name it some descriptive name. I, for instance, have one for morning and two for morning, and then there are a few samples that I've set up for these videos. Just name it descriptively. It automatically adds the ALS extension onto it, and that's all there is to it for saving a quantum layering session. Let's open a quantum layering session. Go to main menu, open quantum layering session, make your selection of the one you plan to run. It opens it and it's ready to go. One of the other features is that these sessions can be run consecutively. Each of the sessions in this can be run. Individually. The reason that you would want to run them individually, in other words, you would not want run layers consecutively checked, is that the way I like to do it as an example is to stop in between each session, reduce the image size, and do the chaining. I think most users actually prefer not to stop these. I think most users like to run them consecutively so that they can simply open it, put their attention on the water, and go about their business, walk away, go make a sandwich, whatever. I like to stop, take the time, and do the chaining for each one of them. It could be just a belief of mine, but it seems to me to be more effective to do it that way. And then I click nucleate and run each session individually. Again, I'll just click this to show you what it looks like. This is checked when you're going to run layers consecutively. And once again, all you have to do is put your attention on the water and it's done. Run it either individually or consecutively. That about covers quantum layering. So to kill a little time, I think what I'll do is just sit here and move these around once again to show the variety of permutations that can be done with these sections by one dealt hand, if you will. You just saw how this one was beneath this one. If you want to bring it to the top, just click it. That's all you have to do to bring any of these images to the top, is to select them by clicking them. Anyway, just a little more playing around, and I thought I'd just show these again because taking some time to really care about the patterns, there may be more to it than meets the eye. Especially as an example, if we once again go choose new image, well, I guess I have just wiped out that QLS session by changing that. So anyway, that ought to do it for now. We'll have one more video in this series that discusses 2 advanced session building features, and until then, enjoy and